Hey Grammar 6, today we're doing unit multipliers. So this is going to be a skill that you're going to bring with you to your next math class and really anytime you're going to be doing any kind of algebra work. So quite simply, a unit multiplier is a fraction, and it's a fraction equal to 1 written with two different units of measure. So an example of this would be, let's say 1 foot is equivalent to 12 inches. This represents 1 right here. Another way to write this would be 12 inches is the same as 1 foot. These two are equal or the same in quantity. They're just different units of measurement and they represent 1. So big 1 right here, right? So this is a 1, a big like sideways house 1. So let's go ahead then and see how we're going to use these in our class. Okay, so if we want to use, we use a unit multiplier to convert from one unit of measure to another. If we want to convert 60 inches to feet. So here's how we would do this. You take 60 inches and you're going to put it over 1. Right? So 60 inches over 1 is 1. We're going to use the unit multiplier of 1 foot is equal to 12 inches. We want to use the same unit on opposite numerator and denominator because what we're going to do is when we're multiplying, we're going to cancel those units out. So 60 inches times 1 foot is 60, what it ends up being is 60 inches and foot, right? We multiply 1 times 12 inches, you get 12 inches. Well, inches cancel out, and now we can reduce this fraction. 60 feet over 12 is equivalent to 5 feet. So we just converted 60 inches to 5 feet, or 60 inches to feet, using the unit multiplier right here, 1 foot over 12 inches. So let's do example 1. Example 1 says, write 2 unit multipliers using these equivalent measures. 3 feet equals 1 yard. So we're going to say 3 feet over 1 yard. That represents one quantity. They are the same. Another way to write that would be 1 yard over 3 feet. That is the same amount. So let's look at example B. It says, which unit multiplier would you use to convert 30 yards to feet? Well, if you're starting with 30 yards and you want to go to feet, you want to end with feet, that means then that you want to take yards and you want to put yards in your denominator. Remember how I said earlier you want to do opposite numerator to denominator? So whatever unit you have here needs to be down in your denominator. Well, then which unit multiplier do I have yards in the denominator? The first one. So 1 yard is equal to 3 feet. Now we're just going to multiply. 30 times 3 is 90. And we have yards cancels out, and it's 90 feet. So we know that 30 yards is 90 feet. So let's go ahead and let me erase this. Hi, Jab. My kids just woke up from their quiet time. All right, let's see. Erase all this, at least most of it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Look at all the erasing. It's magic. Okay, let's do the next one. Example 2. Example 2 says this. It says convert 30 feet up 2 yards using a unit multiplier. And they even give you the unit multiplier. That's easy. We can do this. So we're going to start with 30 feet. So start with 30 and we're going to put feet on top. Right? So feet on top. We're going to put it over 1. We're going to multiply. We're going to put feet in our denominator. Now we need to come up with the unit multiplier. Well, it gives it to us right here. 1 yard is 3 feet. So we're going to put 3 feet on the bottom, 1 yard on the top, and now we're just going to multiply it. 30 times 1 is 30. Sorry, picking up a kid, putting it on my lap. 30. And then 1 times 3 is 3. So now we're going to cross off our units that would cancel out. So feet cancels, feet cancels. So let's bring this down here. 30 over 3 ends up being 10, and then we're left with 10 yards. Yep, totally. You tell them. Yep. So that is that. Guys, I want you guys to do the practice. It gives you all of the unit multipliers in the word problem. So that's pretty cool. And then get it checked by a parent and then do your problem set. All right, guys, you guys are awesome. Thanks for everything.